Hello everyone, and now welcome to game 3 in this series. This has been a back and forth series. This is on Tidewater Glades, and off the bat I will say Nicker is going to be going in an uphill battle up against, oh my gosh, why did I forget the name of the Undead player? I was saying his name throughout the previous match, and now I all of a sudden forgot it. It is escaping me. It is escaping me. It is escaping me. Oh, good gosh. Hold on. Oh, Hopestar. There we go. Yes, Hopestar. Hopestar versus Nicker. Yes, I apologize profusely. Hopestar, if you didn't have the name too, it'd be a lot easier to try to remember what your name was. One of many Undead players. As we are looking at what Hopestar can do. Hopestar used a very similar strategy in game 2, but then changed it up by going into a very quick third hero. That additional hero, that Lich, with that Orb of Corruption, was just enough damage to take down both the Panda and that Demon Hunter early. We saw Nicker respond in kind by going for a very fast a fast resurrection at the tavern, saving a couple of bears or a bear while at it, but still, even with all of that fancy play, he was not able to come out with the victory. Now we are looking here into game number 3, where everything is now on the line. What is going to be going down here? We can see Altar of Darkness was just completed, and it looks like that Altar of Darkness was built at about the right time. Meanwhile, Altar of Elders, Nicker is not going for a Demon Hunter. Instead, he's going to be going for a Tavern Hero, and this Tavern Hero may catch Hopestar off guard. The archers are now running off to the tavern now, and is it going to be perhaps a Dark Ranger? Yes, it is a Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger, one of the fastest creeping heroes in the game, and if it can get off enough damage here, it should really be focusing down some of these lower hit point units first. So trying to take down the Timberwolves. Wow, that's a very far attack from that Shaman. There's one skeletal minion, and now we are going to look at that Timberwolf go after the Lesser Dark Minion. Again, there's another Skeletal Minion. And these Skeletal Minions are going, or Lesser Dark Minions are going to start to pose a problem. Lesser Dark Minion does get taken out. Another Shaman right here. A lot of piercing damage right there as we are looking at the Death Knight now making its way in. Oh, sentry wards were left behind. No, picked up right there as the archer avoids or barely dodges a death coil there. You can see that the Death Knight went for death coil instead of unholy aura as the archers try to get in front of this position. In come some ghouls. The ghouls, however, took a bad turn. The Death Knight still gets the kill, and now it looks as though the Death Knight is just going to rain on this very sparse party. You can see another death coil being used right there. There's a detonation. More experience being given to the Dark Ranger. The Dark Ranger may in fact be able to death coil or get off enough shots onto those units there. And yes, level 2 now on the Dark Ranger. That's going to give a little bit more mana as well. And with a little bit of extra mana, perhaps the skeletal minions will be enough. Oh, that ghoul is getting low on hit points and now going to be backing off again. So far, level 2 on the Dark Ranger already. This one poor archer does get taken down. Death Knight sitting at level 1, very low on mana. And what is going to be happening here? The Dark Ranger doesn't have the ability to use Moonwells nearly as quickly or as well as the Demon Hunter, since the Dark Ranger is very mana dependent. Alright, the Dark Ranger now going after all of these units here. You can see that there are a number of Moonwells still being constructed. There goes another Skeletal Minion as the fight is now continuing on. Alright, the Skeletal Minion is trying to get in position. That Dark Ranger, or that archer now trying to run away. That Death Knight going to be able to catch up to it and get that shut off in just a moment. There's that final blow there, but we are still seeing quite a fight inside the base here as the ghoul able to escape at 36 hit points. Is this Dark Ranger going to go for him? No, he is not. And now we are still continuing this fight here. So far, the ghouls are continuing this push, and the numbers are just simply too much. There goes another dark minion, and now we have 3 skeletal minions here trying to fight back as we now get up to level 2 onto the Death Knight. Unholy Aura is up. There goes an archer. Dark Rangers and archers trying to fight back against the rest of the army there. The ghouls, the lower hit point ghouls, are able to run back again. As we can see, the Ancient of War not really fighting back here at all. And what is happening next? That archer is still running around in circles alongside this Dark Ranger, and Nicker looks like he is falling apart. He cannot keep up the pressure against all of these ghouls. But then again, the ghouls are turning into skeletal minions rather quickly with the help of that Dark Ranger. But that Dark Ranger will soon be out of mana. 2 Moonwells with some moon juice in the backfield. Are they going to survive enough? The Dark Ranger now down to 116. Going to get some more moon juice in again. And now more Moonwells are still being brought in. So far, the Tree of Ages about a third of the way through. This is not looking good at all. As we can see, another shot off there. Another ghoul getting taken down. And this Dark Ranger is still sitting quite a ways from level 3. Using a Squirrel Town portal. This is more of a desperate Squirrel Town portal. Teleporting back off to the top. The Death Knight kind of suspected where it was going. And now the Dark Ranger looks like it will... No, cannot get death coiled, since the Death Knight and the Dark Ranger are both undead heroes. Alright, this Dark Ranger going up against the ghoul. Oh, is it going to fall? Oh, the Dark Ranger falls to a ghoul. And that was a huge loss there. Now we can see that the Tree of Ages taking a lot of damage here, resurrecting the Dark Ranger at the Altar of Elders. But I believe this game is already over. The Altar of Elders will be the Tree of Ages currently being repaired by 3, count them, 3 Wisp. Also, this gold mine is not at maximum capacity as the ghouls are still trying to take down this Tree of Ages. And I believe that is going to be it. Nicker in game 1 played so impressively, and then for some reason decided to try to go with a Dark Ranger strategy in game 2, which just fell apart. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this best of 3 series.